ng MPL Season 7. Tatlo kagad ang makikita natin dito sa mid lane, TDZ. We now have a timer sa ating mga buffs. 2 seconds left for the Lito Wonder, and here we go. Immediately, pumunta kagad si GZ dito.
Ganyan ka-importante ang Lito Wonder ngayon, mga kaibigan, getting that additional 1% mana regeneration.
Wow.
Then magta-transition sila sa purple buff or probably steal the opposite side's turtle buff. Pero nakita si Haze dito, dumediretso sa may red, trying to prevent KLBJ from getting that orange-purple as soon as possible.
Parang perfect nga yung Lito Wonder dito kung iisipin mo sa mga mage like si Harley. Kasi lagi kang may uptime eh, lagi kang may regen. And kapag gusto mo mag-gank, meron kang instant sight, Stone Roamer, na umiikot-ikot na actually kailangan patumbahin ng kalaban.
Pati makikita mo agad eh. Tama yun, Manjin. At makikita mo agad yung kung nasaan yung jungle heroes ng kalaban. So, taking the Lito Wonder is also one of the priority things or priority objectives na pwede mong gawin. Pero mukhang dito sa may bottom lane, meron din pala tayong changes dun sa may mapa natin. Meron ng brush area dun sa may gilid ng Turtle Cave.
So, swak na swak dito yung mga tanks na pwedeng pumasok doon sa bagong brush area, doon papunta sa Turtle. And TDZ dito na, nakikita mo na ngayon, binanggit mo to kanina, na mabagal, mas mabagal ang Claude sa mga ibang junglers. Kasi kailangan niya una ng onting damage. Yes, meron siyang double attack with Dexter, pero meron pa talagang mga mas mabibilis na jungler. And with that, look at this! Hajizi level 4 na. Level 3 pa lang si KLBJ.
Sobrang bilis. And with that, ang laking bagay talaga. Given the fact na meron kang Lito Wonder, other than the 1% mana regeneration per second, you will also get that 15% movement speed.
Yun!
Especially kapag nakakuha ng isang mobile mage heroes, sobrang bilis niya makakakuha nito. Habang si Chakno naman mukhang nagkaroon ng damage, deadly magic will be applied.
Oo, habang chill lang muna dito ng pokes si Hajizi. But then again, TDZ, looking at the 2 minutes of the game, it's looking like Omega really controlling that wave in the mid lane. So mukhang palaban na talaga na mid lane. There you go, the dragon is now up. At nakuha, of course, ni Hajizi yung turtle. But KLBJ will go for the BMI in. KLBJ nasa loob ng pit, but that is going to be the first blood mula sa KDA machine. Hajizi and company baiting out Execration, getting another Lito Wonder, and probably will poke out the Baksha. Tatakbo na lang ngayon si Kelra palabas, and OMG will take this orange, or mukhang i-reset lang, TDZ.
Nakita natin kanina yung pagkakaposition dito ng Omega, trying to position themselves near the brush area. Kasi kung sino nga naman ang unang makakapwesto dun sa may brush area, siya ang makakalamang kaagad. And also given the fact na nakaready na agad si Hajizi with this retribution, at medyo naiiwan, na-out of position pa ang Execration doon, that really gave them a lot of opportunity getting that gold and that shield. So Omega Esports can play much more aggressively right now.
Yeah, and man, kung nakita ko yung item, meron na kagad si Toshi na nabuo niya yung kanyang golden staff. And alam ko, importante yung golden staff right now. Tama ba?
At nakita natin na malaki rin ang advantage na pwedeng ibigay dito ng mga magic items kasi mas mataas din yung stats na binibigay ng mga items bukod sa golden staff. Meron din tayong Clock of Destiny.
Sorry, Clock of Destiny pala. Yeah, gold kasi yung kulay nun.
Oo, kasi gold,
gold yung kulay nun. Clock of Destiny pala. Lollipop.
Mas mataas yung binibigay na stats at mas mabilis din magkaroon ng timer. However, Omega naman, pinipressure nila ngayon, sinasandwich nila ang Execration sa bottom lane.
Yeah, and with this Clock of Destiny, for sure, Toshi will probably sustain out Renjo sa top lane. May onting pressure ngayon na ginagawa ang Omega with Execration. Naho-halt ngayon ang Omega pagdating sa pagkuha nila ng push. Mukhang paunahan lang to sa Turtle, DDZ. But Chakno is here. Here comes the Fearless out. There you go, Deadly Magic onto Chakno. Nice flicker out. Pero tumama din ang Circling Eagle as Heat will just back off. Kelra now popping the poisons. Eto Max, napagamit dito ng dash out. Eto Max will just back off as Omega once again getting another turtle, pare.
Yup, at nakalamang sila agad dito when it comes to positioning sa Omega. Alam nila na wait lang, nasa taas dito si KLVJ. So there's a lot of opportunity for them to take down the turtle again. At si Hajizi ulit ang nakakuha.
Na naman! Gaano ka nakakatakot na to, TDZ? Isang Harley na fully fed. Oh no! Kelra na pa-roll out dito. But where you gonna go? Welcome to MPL. Sabi dito ng OMG, kinumusta si Kelra ng 4, pare.
Tol, talagang na-sandwich siya agad doon sa loob ng Tier 1 turrets. And given the fact na kahit back siya, kahit meron kang additional damage reduction kapag nasa loob ka ng Tier 1 turret, pero 4 yun, walang malakas na marami, Manji.
Wala talaga. And TDZ, tama ba na pwede nating sabihin na at this moment, unti-unting lumalamang ang Omega dahil dito sa mga kills na ginagawa nila. But again, remember, the more na tumatagal yung laban, the more na mas nagiging excited ang Exe.
Totoo yan. Kasi alam naman natin, late game playstyle ang lamang dito ng Execration.
Here we go. Dragon coming in. Another deadly magic onto Chaknu. Chaknu with the implosion.
Ooh.
Tatama sa dalawa dito. But nothing will follow it up. That is Omega catching every skill sa side ng Execration. Chaknu is down for 10 seconds. And mukhang another Little Wanderer na naman na masisecure. Renjo also running for his life. Another free kill for the side of Omega. 3-0 pare.
Nakikita natin dito yung mga maliliit na objective na pwedeng ikadagdag when it comes to team fight. Again, Little Wonder is always the key here for Omega, going for all of those pushes and also utilizing the mana regeneration in their favor. Also, Etomax really having a very difficult time nagamit niya lahat ng mga ultimates niya, kahit yung Chaos Assault niya plus the Order of Brilliance para lang makatakas. So wala gaanong magic output dito ang Execration when it comes to that fight.
Nahihirapan silang makipagbakbakan kasi kung iisipin mo TDZ, ang lakas din ng poke mechanics ng side ng Omega dito.
I agree.
Meron kang Valier, meron kang Matilda. You also have the Harley that can poke out. And with the Deadly Magic, kapag nagsabay-sabay lahat yun, sasabog talaga yung mukha mo.
Sasabog talaga, at alam naman natin, it will also amplify yung damage ng Deadly Magic kapag mas marami kang magic damage na nakukuha.
Well, kaya nga Deadly Magic.
Kaya nga talaga sobrang deadly ng magic nito ni Hadjizi. Pero given the point, Kuya Manjin, nakakita mo, alam naman natin ang mga mages, malakas sila.
Yeah.
Umpisa.
Yeah.
Medyo tumababa yung place na nila, or rather yung power spike when it comes to Turtle.
Let's see kung makikita natin yung power spike na yan as Renjo will come in. Another Dragon mula dito sa likod. That is the Blazing Duet mula kay LBJ. Pero yung Turtle ay makukuha ngayon dito ni E2 Max. Renjo ngayon, tinatangkin niya lahat ng damage output pero tinamaan pa ng onting baraha dito ni Hadjizi. That is OMG taking another kill. But this time, Exe, makukuha nila yung Turtle. Ang tanong ngayon, TDZ, nabanggit mo na, maganda yung early game ngayon ng Omega, but can they finish the job? Dahil nga pare, 7 minutes na tayo, and sa ganitong marka, kahit pa paano nagkakaparm ng Exe.
Oo, tol. Kasi kailangan nilang hulihin dito si KLVJ. Nakikita natin yung KDA dito ni KLVJ, 1-1-0. At hindi na-check dito ng Omega si KLVJ. At alam naman natin, sabi mo kanina, na si Claude and also si Lunox, kapag tumagal, mas masakit yung damage. At tingin ko, tol, hindi enough yung tankiness dito ni Yuzong para maging frontline once na umabot tayo ng more than 18 minutes or once umabot tayo ng late game. So yun tingin ko magiging problema dito ng Omega kapag hindi nila natapos itong laro nito as early as possible.
And I think ang dilemma dito ng Omega pare, hindi rin sila nagbe-build pa masyado ng defensive items. Leaning forward sila dito, I think, sa damage output nila. Nagme-make sense yung lineup ng Omega dito. I think Heat is opting to go for that Matilda tank. And ang ganda rin kasi dito ng push strat ng isang Valier ni Haze. So talagang makikita natin ngayon na hindi makalapit ang side ng Execration. Deadly Magic coming in kay Kelra ngayon. KLBJ nag-aabang dito. Kelra soaking a lot of magic damage. Kamuntikan pa nga siya. But then again, Exe will manage to definitely defend this tower. At bakit nga ba nangyari to, Tads? Bakit ba tumatagal ang laro?
Kasi nakikita natin with the Tortoise Puissance, dumadagdag yung backsha mark dito. Mas tumataas yung damage resistance niya when it comes to magical damage. And actually lahat kahit physical damage na re-reduce niya. So yun yung ginagawang timing dito ng Execration. Okay lang na mahuli dito si Chaknu or si Kelra at mas nakakapag-farm dito yung mga core nila.
Pero may damage out na si KLBJ. May onting shield dito si Haze. Pero hindi magiging enough yun dahil nila siya ngayon ni Ito Max. Pero sabi ni Ito Max, siya na lang daw muna magiging sacrificial lamb para dito sa side ng Execration. Haze and Ito Max down for 20 seconds, but it's still OMG pressuring the mid lane right now. Flowing blood coming in para kay Toshi dito. TDZ, nakakatakot na. Si KLBJ, mage lahat sa OMG. Yes, ang hirap niyong ma-penetrate, pero kapag tumama yung Blazing Duet, nako, aaray ka talaga.
Masakit talaga. Kitang-kita mo naman yung items dito. Meron siyang Demon Hunter Sword plus the Golden Staff, pero mukhang umaatake ngayon ang OMG, trying to control the turtle area.
Here we go. Dragon coming in. Chakno Pulado ngayon, but Kelra now chasing a GZ. The KDA machine running away, but you cannot run away from the king. KLBJ, BMI out. May nakap mula sa Lord dito, napalaban na lang. Si Paquito ngayon na mawawala, but 3 heroes are now down para sa side ng Omega. Oh no! Is this the late game curse na sinasabi mo, TDZ?
Naku.
And look at Kelra. Wini-welcome nyo pala ako ngayon sa MPL. Wini-welcome ko kayo ngayon sa sarili ko. Execration will tie up the game 6-6 at sila na lamang sa gold.
Gene, nakita naman natin kung gaano kalakas dito ang impact na kapag nakakuha agad ng 2 core item dito si KLVJ, meron siyang Raptor Machete, kakakuha lang din ng Queen's Wings dito ni Curtizy, but nakita natin nag-rip out ka agad siya, hindi enough yung damage, wala pa doon si Etomax with the Chaos Assault Bolts. So, tingin ko, Omega, they need to play it patiently. Play by the current scenario. Ngayon, nagpo-push na yung Lords at yung Super Minions is parating na. So, they need to play it safe. They need to play it defensively right now.
Yeah, grabe, no? With the snap. Ganun kabilis. Nabaliktad kagad yung laban. And I think, papasok din dito yung binanggit mo kanina eh. Yes, mataas yung damage dito ng OMG, pero hindi kasi ito yung biglaang damage. Magbibigla ang damage lang kapag tumama yung Deadly Magic.
Totoo yan.
Pero kapag wala yun, tapos nasa-soak out din naman ni Kelra, parang baliwala din.
Indeed. At nakikita natin dito, wala sila gaanong physical damage sa side ng Omega. At ngayon, Execration, ngayon ang kumakatok dito sa loob, sa taas. At kasabay nila yung Lord na kumakatok din sa may tier 3, turret sa may taas.
Here we go. The tower is now down. Execration now going towards the mid lane. Another Dragon para kay Curtizy dito. Napalabas na lang si Narenjo. There you go. May stun mula kay Doshi dito. Pero yung camera natin ay naka-kill BJ. In-attack siya ni Heat dito. Dalawang magkabilang clash na nangyayaring laban. Chakno also falling low as Kill BJ and company will just run away. Buhay ang Execration doon sa defensive movements ng OMG. And look at that XP swing. Look at that gold swing, TDZ.
Isang Lord take lang ang katapat para mag-swing ka agad ang net worth sa favor ng Execration. At nakita natin kanina yung playstyle ng Execration, nilalaro lang nila lahat ng damage output ng Omega. At dalawa kasi yung tumatangke sa kanila eh. Meron sila kay Chakno, meron din kay Kelra. So kapag naubos na, kapag nagamit na lahat ng ultimates dito ng OMG, doon sila aatake.
Biruin mo, no, si Kelra na napakaliit, si Chakno na napakaliit din, sila pa yung gumagangster. Sila pa yung tumatangke. Dito kay na Heat, dito kay na Haze. And ngayon, dahil doon, nagkakaroon sila ng kalamangan. Curtizy, kalate ang buhay dito. And again, Kelra, Renjo also joining the fray. 6-6. Mag-aabol ngayon si Renjo ng gigil. Kaya GZ, pero mukhang iiwanan niya na lang si GZ dito. Oh no, hindi nila papabak. Hindi nila ipapabak si GZ.
Nako.
Oh no, this is looking bad! Where are you going? Clap, clap, clap! Say hello to Kelra! Nahuli si KDA Machine!
Pero tol, nahuli din si KLVJ doon sa may skirmish na middle lane. Oh no, 40 seconds na wala si KLVJ. So ito nga ba ang hinihintay ng Omega para makahanap ulit ng isa pang swing?
Wow, dalawang swing! Nag-swap lang!
Nag-swap lang!
Yung dalawang junglers dito, yung dalawang bida sa OMG and Execration. But man, what a chase down mula sa Exedon. But KLBJ, masyado ata niya ring tinignan yung nangyari doon sa kabila to the point na pati siya nahuli. So still TDZ, it's still an even ball game. Pero nako, mukhang tumatagilid nga pala ang OMG.
At talagang naghahanap ulit ng isa pang magandang opportunity dito ang Omega. Nakikita natin ang turret counts dito. Meron pang tier 2 turrets on side ng Execration. So there's still a lot of opportunity na makakuha ulit ng additional gold dito ang Omega. But look at the items of a GZ here. Holy Crystal, Calamity Reaper, Feather of Heaven. At tingin ko kukuha pa siya ng isa pang core item dito. Ang kailangan lang nilang i-focus is maghanap sila ng opening na wala si Chakno at wala si Kelra para ma-burst out nila si KLVJ ulit. Kasi nakita natin, nung nawala si KLVJ, medyo naging passive dito yung galawan ng Execration. They're playing around the brushes para makahuli sila ng isa pang character, ng isa pang hero from Omega.
Kasi kung iisipin mo na kay KLVJ lahat ng damage output eh. Yes, may damage ito max, pero yung AOE na burst, lahat na kay Kel eh.
Lahat na kay
Parang
Kel
set up ang kay Etomax, set up ang kay Renjo. Kung isipin mo ngayon sa OMG, they need to position themselves right. Kailangan din nila ng magandang kuha dito or probably pick off dito ng dalawang heroes. So we shall see as both of the teams now dancing with the Lord. Here we go. Nagkakaroon ng onting pokes dito. Pulado ngayon si Heat. That is the mortality. Heat ang magiging main target dito. Heat, circling eagle. Heat, will he go down? Yes. Naku po. 4 on 5. Execration right now, hoping to get this free Lord. And oh no,
Ang bilis lang
mispositioning ata yun para sa side ng Omega, pare.
I agree, tol. Tagang naiwan dito si Heath. Hindi tinantanan ng Execration. Kailangan agad mahuli natin to si Heath dito. Kasi with the additional gold or with the additional shield that he can provide, that will completely shut down the sustainability of Omega.
Speaking of sustain, kaya ma-out-sustain ni Curtisi ang damage output ni KLBJ! Nag-proc pa nga dito yung killing spree. And look at Kelra! Hindi nyo mapatay! At si KLBJ, uubusin na daw sila. BMI in, sabay orange buff pa, sabay sabi ni Kel, may wagon, tatapusin na natin. Anong accident? The king is here. Execration getting game number 1.
Malupit na mind games ang pinakita sa atin ng dalawang team sa total. Talagang nagbigyan sila ng pagkakataon. Okay lang na lumamang kayo ng una, pero kapag nakahanap kami ng opportunity, and with that Lord take, tol, hindi enough kasi yung yung walang physical damage when it comes to taking the Lord. At sobrang bilis na makakuha ng Lord dito with the Golden Staff and the Demon Hunter Sword para kay Kel VJ. At tingin ko yun yung naging turnaround ng Execration with that fight.
TDZ, nabanggit mo kanina na, man, kapag nag-late game, GG's talaga. And ladies and gentlemen, that winning moment is brought to you by Oppo A94. Experience gaming at full speed with Oppo A94. Available starting March 26 in Oppo concept stores, retail partners, and e-com platforms. What a game na natungayan natin. Tama lahat ng sinabi mo, men. No damage output kapag umabot ng 10 minutes lagpas. Kayang-kaya na ng X.
Kayang-kaya kasi, pati ang ganda kasi ng pagkaka-last 2 pick dito ng Execration. Tigreal, tapos Baksha, Tortoise Puissance plus the Baksha mark. Ang laki ng damage reduction na kayang i-negate dito ng Baksha.
Yeah.
And alam naman natin kapag mage ka, yung mga skills nagko-cooldown. So walang physical attack, walang physical damage na kayang i-deal dito. Or meron man mga basic attacks pero not enough for them to take down the 2 front lines of Execration.
Pero kung iisipin mo, nakita natin dito yung plano pala talaga ng OMG eh. Diba, they're dominating, but the problem, yes, sabi mo, nagko-cooldown yung skills, bukod sa damage output, wala din silang pampush eh.
Wala silang pampush.
Sino yung nagpupush ngayon eh, di ba? Oo.
Kaso hindi mo pwedeng i-rely lahat ng turret damage doon sa mga minions. So I think there's a lot of adjustments sa side ng Omega dito for our next game.
Napakarami. Ano-ano ba yung mga adjustments na yan? That is the late game for the side of Execration. Full mages para sa Omega. Well, alamin natin, TDZ, ang analysis ngayon ni Midnight.
Thank you so much, casters. Hindi kinaya ng Kama ang hari natin and hindi rin kinaya ng Omega ang Execration. Welcome to the Analyst Desk. My name is Midnight and pag-usapan natin ano ba yung mga naging key factors dito para sa victory ng Execration. 1, full mages lineup ang Omega. They're easily countered by Athena Shield, even the Queen Swings on the Paquito. Kasi napakadali lang talaga i-reduce ng damage output ng Omega. All you need to do is just sustain the early game and go for the late game. You just need to have enough HPs to survive the fights and not let Omega take objectives. Tama yung mga sinabi ng ating mga casters. Late game, alam mo na Execration ng lamang na lamang dahil nasa kanila lahat ng damage output. Omega, meanwhile, had the early game control. They had the early game advantage. They have enough damage naman to take objectives. Problem is, they weren't able to do so. After the first 4 minutes, isang tore lang yung napabagsak nila, and that is why it came to that point where Execration won the late game. Now, the following post-game statistics are brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of MPL. Free to game great with Smart, free games for all. Papakita natin sa inyo yung items tsaka stats ng mga players natin dito. Again, key things to take note, no? Yung itemization dito ng Execration. Kelra and Chaknu first built the Athena Shield. Kasi countered talaga yung lineup ng Omega. You wouldn't have enough damage on the mid to late game because 4 heroes on your side are reduced heavily. Curtisi, siya na lang nagkaroon ng enough effectivity on the latter parts of the game, pero hindi naman siya kasi main damage dealer. The objective of Yuzong is to have team fight presence with your ultimate. Dagdag pa natin dyan yung mga hero nuances, no, ng Execration. You have Lunox that can easily dodge away the ultimate of the Harley. Paquito, very mobile, can catch easily off guard the heroes on the side of Omega, and yan yung mga dahilan bakit naging napakahirap talaga ng late game ng Omega dito against Execration. Now, we're about to witness the highlights here, brought to you again by Smart, official Deco partner of MPL. Free to game great with Smart. Free games for all. And just a bit makikita natin yung mga key moments dito, no, ng early game, mid game, and the late game. Kasi kailangan natin i-dissect kung bakit parang naging easy game ito for Execration. Kasi mararamdaman nyo na parang early game mas malakas talaga ang Omega. Pero pagkakuha ni KLBJ na kanyang DHS by 7:25, hindi na talaga nakalaban ang Omega. Ngayon papakita natin sa inyo yung highlights ng ating game from the early stages of the game, guys. Makikita nyo rito, no, na kaya naman talaga. The first turtle was taken by Omega. Napakaganda ng box establishment ni Curtiz rito with the Yuzong. Zoning out Kelra and the Claude. Hindi talaga basta-basta nakakapasok yung heroes ng Execration, no? Even though they have a Basha and a Tigreal, two heroes that can easily destroy the box, the presence of the Matilda in these fights makes it very, very hard for Execration to try and take out the heroes of Omega. Yung sustain and yung control na pinoprovide ng Matilda tsaka ni Valir is enough to dissuade Execration from fighting. Now, come the mid-game, makikita nyo yung kill score 4-1, but both teams have one tower objectives. This means that Execration, hindi sila masyado natatakot kasi even though we're losing these fights, alam natin na mas late game yung lineup natin. We have better scaling damage and in turn, we just have to delay the game. 9 minutes in, makikita natin Omega tried to take their final objective kasi feeling nila, okay, kailangan na natin yung kunin yung Lord kasi hindi tayo nakakakuha ng objective. By that time, 2K na lang yung kanilang gold lead and si KLBJ, alam niya rito na, okay, kulang na damage output nyo, meron na kaming mga pang-counter sa magic damage. Let's go for the team fight. And makikita niyo rito, no, yung Lunox. He was bursted down by the Harley. Problem is, you can dodge the deadly magic with the Order of Brilliance. That's one factor na hindi naisip ni Hajizi. Might have thought of it, pero again, the Lunox is an easy pick against Harley kasi napakahirap talaga patayin ng Lunox if you are using the Harley. He can just easily dodge the ultimate away. And that is the reason why all heroes on the side of Execration felt very, very confident. And si KLBJ, sabi niya rito, okay, tapos na ang aking mga pananakit sa early game, tatapusin ko na yung game and easily finishing out the turret of Omega Esports. Bakit mo nga naman paabutin ng 16 or 18 minutes kung kaya mo tapusin under 15? That is the first win of Execration. Now, the MVP of that game, this MVP is brought to you again by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of MPL. Break through your own limits, rise above, and be free to game great with free games for all. Makikita natin dito sino ba yung naging standout for this game, and I highly think that it's the man that you are thinking as well, no? Yung performance ng mga players dito, key indicator that they are really, really doing fantastically well. And makikita natin yung MVP of that game. Of course, it is the king, KLBJ on the Claude with KDA of 525, 13,000 net worth, damage dealt of 59,063, and objective damage of 10,250. Very, very easy Claude game for the King. Farm lang tayo, kunin natin yung mga items natin, gather the net worth, and just make it easy for the team. Paabutin lang natin ng late game and hindi na makakalaban ng Omega, and those were the keys as to why Execration was able to take out Omega on that first game. Now, titignan natin yung mga adjustments, no? Marami kailangan ayusin actually ang Omega from draft to
of their heroes are really good kapag sa mga solo heroes.
It's all about the pick-ups for OMG. And you have the 5v5 Royal Rumble capabilities para dito sa side ng Execration. It is the debut of this hero. Eve is now in MPL. And here we go. Paunahan na naman sa wave clear TDZ, but look at this.
Inuna ka agad dito yung purple buff. At sabi natin kanina, si Heath with the Jawhead, he can easily disrupt the purple at i-ejector niya lang yung purple buff dito. At habang naghahanap din ng purple buff yung OMG. At tingin ko, Lito Wanderer talaga. Since iisa lang yung Lito Wanderer, siya ang magiging priority other than the orange and the purple buff.
Ibang klase dito yung ginawa ng OMG. May napansin ako sa OMG ha. May meta sila ngayon, TDZ, na wave clear agad. Kahit anong mangyari, unahin yung wave para sa Lito.
Tingin ko kaya
ganun yung ginawa eh.
Kaya pala ang play sa nila dito 1-3-1 para first wave clear. Puwersa agad sa Lito Wanderer.
Puwersa agad tapos ginamit dito yung Jawhead. Ngayon ang tanong, how important is that delay na ginawa ngayon ni Heat kay KLBJ? Kuya TDZ?
Tingin ko dito, napakalaking bagay kasi madi-disable mo kaagad si KLVJ moving around the area, but I think he was successful taking it in.
Yeah.
Pero, may iiwan siya sa level. KLVJ, he just hit his level 4 and compared with the solo pressure na pwedeng ibigay dito ng OMG, that is already enough. Hajizi also got his level 4, so meron agad silang vision kung nasan si KLVJ. And look at the minimap, Kuya Manjin.
Ano yun?
Pressure kaagad ng OMG, lahat, almost yung pwestuhan dito ng OMG, dalawa sa middle lane, dalawa sa bottom lane, because after using the Mountain Shocker, meron silang idea kung nasan si Kiel.
Alam nila, no? So talagang tinitignan ngayon ng Omega si Kiel. Actually, ako tumitingin ako ngayon kay Heat kasi eventually kapag meron ka talagang Jawhead in your lineup, gusto mo na makakuha ka ng vision. Gusto mo na makakuha ka ng scout para alam mo kung saan magpa-farm yung mga kalaban mo. There you go, that's ejector for the Eve! And hindi na tumama yung Thunder's Wrath. Nice! Purify from Etomax to get out of the way.
Ang ganda ng pagkaka-purify niya doon and also utilizing his mobility or with the lack of the mobility. Pero, tol, nakita mo doon level 2 pa lang si Heath. Pagkaka-level 3 niya lang.
Yeah.
Lalo kapag nagkaroon siya ng additional points sa kanyang smart missiles, we are expecting a lot of burst damage from OMG.
So talagang alam, this time yung OMG, pare, pumapasok dito yung sinabi mo. Pick off, pick off, pick off. Use the ejector, use the lightning ball from Haze. This time, Execration, sasagot sila. There you go, real world manipulation para kay Ito Max dito, but the turtle has been slain. Para kay Haji Z, but the king is coming in with the Tempest of Blades. But Haji Z, right now siya tumatakbo. Dalawa na nawala para sa side ng Exe. May ejector na naman. Renjo soaking in all of the damage. Mapapagamit siya dito, of course, ng kanyang Revitalize as Renjo will just back off. Toshi, napapasok dito. Toshi with a kill. Circling Eagle. Oh, no!
Oh! Yun ang magandang opportunity kaya nakakuha sila ng Matilda. Kahit saan ka pumunta, even with the Quad Shadows, once na-click ka ng Circling Eagle, hahabulin ka ni Matilda.
Wow!
Also with the burst damage from his skill 1 and also KLVJ, inabsorb, hinati. Dito yung Uwichi Shadow Kill.
Yeah.
At kita natin dito, yung nangyari kanina sa fight sa turtle area, nakita ni Heath na gumagamit siya ng real world manipulation and also with the damage from the smart missiles, they're able to...
Kaya napagamit ka agad, TDZ, but holding that thought, nagkaroon tayo ng team fight dito. Medyo heavy yun kasi that time nawala si Heath in exchange for Kelra, and dahil doon sa nangyaring team fight na in-explain mo lang ngayon, parang nakabalik na kagad ang Excel. Look at this!
Wow!
Napaka-aggressive ng Execration, pumasok hanggang doon sa second tower at nako mukhang na-disrupt ngayon ng OMG, but eto Max will pay for the price. Meanwhile, Toshi just doing the classic Omega things, splitting up the map and pushing the tower in the top lane. So yes, naging aggressive ngayon ng Exe, pero parang bitin pa rin.
Bitin pa rin
parang
talaga.
Mas OMG pa rin ngayon na nagko-control ng laban.
Indeed, I completely agree. At nakikita natin dito sa my net worth, 13.8, almost 14K. Pero ang ginagawa din ng Omega, control the purple buff as early as possible. Huwag nating bigyan ng purple buff dito si KLVJ para ma-stop at least yung kanyang power spike.
Yung power spike na mukhang makikita na natin ngayon as Kelra will actually take down Haze. Actually si Etomax pa yun, pero eto na. Si KLVJ, siya lang mag-isa dito. Let's see Tempest of Blades. Pero madadash out to. Pero kailangan na ni Chakno pumunta. KLVJ with again another risky play. Wow! Execration now, taking control of the turtle.
Ang ganda ng pagka-prioritize dito ng Execration. Nakita natin na okay, humahabol dito si Hajizi. That's the main priority. But look at this, Circling Eagle na naman at KLVJ magiging next target. Mukhang makakatakas dito si Kiel.
Tuloy-tuloy ata yung aggression dito pare, no? Kiel!
Wow!
Wow! Surviving!
Ang lupit doon, tol, ni Chakno. Yung guiding wind niya, giving additional shield para kay KLVJ na makatakas.
The guiding wind with the soul bloom. The Jack Mamba with the assist, pare. Napakalupit. What a play to save his ally. Poging-pogi si Chakno doon, malamaster.
Wow, ibang klase. Talagang hinanap niya, hinintay niya muna. Sige, dito pumunta with the guiding wing. Shook, merong additional shield. Nakatakas agad with the movement speed. At yun yung kailangang itignan ng OMG kasi dapat malaman nila kung nasan si Chakno. It's either take down Chakno as early as possible or even burst down KLVJ instead.
Instead, speaking of burst, gusto nilang i-burst kaagad si Renjo dito. Actually, Omega, I think they're fully aware, TDZ, na kailangan laging online yung team fight. Hindi pwedeng nagpapahinga yung team fight nila as KLVJ is now falling low. And men, I think nakaligtaan na rin natin pag-usapan. Yes, maganda yung pinapakita ng Exe dito. But look at Kurt TZ right now. The Uranus with 0 deaths.
Wow.
TDZ, tinanong kita kanina kung nagbabalik na ba yung hero na to. Mukhang sinasabi ng Omega, oo.
Tol, kaya. Brute Force Breastplate plus the Oracle. Ang bilis niya kaagad makapunta sa mga team fight. And look at this, talagang hinaharang niya na binabasok niya dito si Chaknu and also Renjo. And it's really courageous. Pumasok siya sa loob ng real-world manipulation.
Yeah, tumama nga lahat ng Mountain Chakra doon sa real-world manipulation. But again, OMG, napakakunat pa rin nila. Kelra is down for 10 seconds. But wow! Oh, man, ang aksyon ng laban na to, hindi ko na malaman kung saan ako titingin. Ang tinitignan ko na lang, sino ba nakakuha ng tamang trade? Sino ba nakakuha ng mas magandang trade? And I think, halos lahat napupunta sa Omega eh.
Lahat, I completely agree sa positioning, sa trade-ups, sa prioritization ng mga heroes na tinatarget nila, kuhang-kuha dito ng OMG. But we need to keep in mind, Execration, na kapag si KLVJ nakahanap ng isa pang core item on top of the Demon Hunter Sword, mas mahihirapan dito ang Omega pag tumapat na naman tayo sa late game.
Pwede makabalik TDZ, no? Pero I think bilang isang co-marksman myself, I can therefore say pare na pag nag-miss si KLBJ dito ng burst para kay Hajizi, kayang-kayang patumbahin ng Yihun ng Ling.
Indeed.
Oo, but again, malalaman natin yan kung mangyayari man yan as Team OMG is still putting on the aggressive movements, ruthless aggression ang kanilang pinapakita nila. Parang hindi nila pinapahinga yung Exe.
Hindi talaga nila papahingahin yan kasi ganun talaga yung composition dito ng OMG. They need to go for the ganks. They need to always continue with the fight kasi kapag nakahanap na magandang checkpoint dito ang Execration at na-counter sila parang ganito. Nako, mahihirapan dito ang OMG within the next 5 minutes or within the next 2 minutes or so.
At parang kanina pag ginagawa dito yung mga guiding wind, no? Kelra now coming in. Here comes Heat. Napakaganda Thunder Strat. And there you go, the real world manipulation na mula lahat sa side ng OMG pero lumabas sila!
Nako.
Lumabas sila dun sa chessboard, tol!
Tol, hindi talaga nila kailangan makipaglaban dun sa loob ng chessboard kasi kapag nandun sila with the counts from Etomax's ultimate, mauubos sila doon. Kapag in-swipe mo kasi yung tol, yung real world, slow. Super slow yun eh. Kasi pag mo naman, damage, napakasakit.
Kumbaga kung ihalin tulad mo sa totoong buhay, yun yung mga tropang kagawad na nakalinya. Naglalagay dito ng caution, lockdown kami. Pero sabi ng OMG, hindi. Lalabas kami. Hindi kami pwede mag-stay dyan. Hindi kami pwede mag-quarantine dyan.
Box out dun tol.
Oo.
Nako, yun ang nagiging playstyle dito ng Execration. And look at the items here, ladies and gentlemen. Enchanted Talisman para kay Kelra. At si Kelra ang hero na di natin gaano napapansin.
Oo, sumasakit na din ha.
Sumasakit na rin.
Ang sinasabi mo pala dito, TDZ, yes, may death si Kelra dito, but that is an Alice. So, ibig sabihin dito, TDZ, ang gusto ng Exe is doon mangyari yung laban sa loob ng manipulation na yon. Kasi gusto nila tabi-tabi sila.
Totoo yan. At alam din ng OMG na okay, lamang sila sa teamfight. Tingnan mo naman, si Kelra, sinigurado ni Chaknu na bago siya ma-ejector dito ni Heath, nagamit na yung kanyang guiding wind. So kahit sobrang layo niya, pwede agad siyang pumunta doon kay Chaknu for that more
So ang ibig sabihin ba nito, TDZ, is hindi na kagad makaka-pick off ang OMG? Kasi parang ganun yung nangyari. Sa last 2 teamfights na nakita natin, yes, nakakawala ang Omega, pero yung mga attempts nila ay unti-unting nag-fail.
Indeed, kasi aware na rin ng Execration dito na, okay, kapag meron na iwang isa, kayang-kayang i-burst kaagad ng OMG. It's either by Toshi or it's either by Hajizi. So respect ang ginagawa dito ng Execration.
Respeto, Ricardo. Sama-sama puwersa. There you go. Real world manipulation sa bayong Vlad Odd sa loob. Kelra, ladies and gentlemen, with the Vlad Odd. Nako, Toshi ngayon na magiging main target. Kelra, inaabot siya. Flowing blood. And sabay second skill. Toshi na paggamit na ng blades. Pero nakuryente na nga. Oh no. 2 heroes are now down for OMG. Kelra also. Kakamagit mo lang, Tads. Flowing blood in. Double kill na rin. Mountain Chacarino. Mapapatumba si Kelra. But still, 3 na yung napatumba. 10 10 is the scoreline. Lamang ang OMG, we have ourselves a great ball game, TDZ.
Indeed. At nakita naman natin, Hadjizi, unti-unti na siya nakakaroon ng kanyang items. Endless battle pickup for this guy. 215 ang kanyang KDA. And also BOD. So masakit na talaga ang damage dito, especially using the passive, the Heavenly Bow. Kapag nakahanap siya ng magandang positioning dito, it's kahit si KelVJ, kailangan niya laging gamitin or keep in mind kung bago niya gagamitin kanyang ultimate to get out of the fight. So parang parang double-sided coin yan eh. It's either gagamitin mo yung ultimate mo pang aggressive para mahuli si Hadjizi. Pero after using your ultimate, you need to make sure na mapapatay mo si Hadjizi in a burst.
Yeah, ang hirap din kasi sa isang Alice, maghihintay ka ng damage eh. Hindi mo calculated eh.
Totoo.
Kung yatap mo eh, alam mo lang magsusurvive ka, but GC magsusurvive pa ba siya dito? Mukhang hindi na. Naku, tinamaan pa nga siya dito ng Void Blast. Oh no! Kelra and company now owning OMG. Dalawa na wala sa side ng OMG. There you go, na super slow pa nga. But Doshi from the back.
Naku!
There you go. Napalaban pa. Renjo magiging main target. Nasa loob ngayon ng Execration. Can Toshi do it? Oh no, Kelra and KelVJ, the double K connection is here. Execration will wipe out Omega.
Nakita natin yung positioning dito ng Execration. Magaling silang pumili ng fight. Nakita nila na maganda yung pagkakalagay dito ng real-world manipulation ni Etomax, and that gave them a lot of opportunity. And I saw them earlier na nakakuha siya ng Ice Queen 1 to
Yes,
them down.
and TDZ tapos ata.
Nako!
Tapos ata.
Nako!
Kelra and Kiel, ladies and gentlemen. Kalahati dito ngayon ang base. At ngayon napalaban pa ang OMG. Kamuntikan pa. At sa wakas nakita na natin the debut ng bagong partnership. Kaibigan TDZ.
Nako.
Kelra and Kiel. What a combo.
Pakagandang movement dito. The Kelra and KelVJ connection. Talagang alam nila kung sino ipa-prioritize nila when it comes to that fight. But and again, another fight na naman. Umalis ka agad ang OMG sa real-world manipulation.
Nahihirapan sila sa slow nun eh.
Oo, man. At talaga nakikita mo naman, si KelVJ umaatake na naman.
Oh!
Able to take down the Jawhead out of the play. 2-4-1 exchange.
Ibang klase pare, the sustain. And now nag-overstay ang OMG, nag-overchase sila. Execration. Again, another late game winning situation na pwedeng mangyari dito. Tatlong hero ngayon ang buhay sa side ng OMG, pero may revitalize dito ngayon ang side ng Exe. Toshi, he wants to target Chaknu. Chaknu with the circling eagle in. Matatarget si Toshi dito. Soul Bloom coming in. Toshi, oh my glove. Naging super sacrifice na lang para lang ma-distract ang Execration, pero mukhang hindi mangyayari yun, TDC, dahil makatuloy pa rin ang Lord Dance natin. Heat right now. There you go, may ma-ejector siya. Pumasok mo lang si Kurt dito. The Uranus, but the Lord will go in the hands of the King. Kelra, papasok na naman. There you have it. Hadjizi Polado, at mukhang tapos na. TDC ang laban. Heat na palaban pa. But then again, Kurt, can he manage to survive this? Mukhang hindi.
At ang sakit talaga ng damage dito ng Execration. 4-4-2 exchange. Nakita natin yung fight dito. Again, with the real-world manipulation plus the ultimate here from KelVJ. Huling-huli ka agad. Tinanggal agad nila si Heat out of the picture. At dun sila naging confident na, okay, sige, atin to. Walang unstoppable force, walang ejector. Makakagalaw agad si Kelra. And also with the mobility na binibigay dito ni Chaknu, mas mabilis mag-reposition dito yung Execration. And that's, I think, the reason why they won that fight.
At mukhang it's game. TDZ, it is Execration with a 2-0 debut dito sa MPL Season 7.
Wow, tol, Execration sobrang init. 2-0 sa